You know Odoo makes your work easier, but honestly, you haven't seen anything yet. Odoo 19 brings AI into the mix, as well as a new quoting process to convince clients in minutes. Compile your audit reports in just a few clicks and simplify your checkout process with the point-of-sale presets. New e-commerce features enhance your online customer's experience, and the Purchase app now suggests exactly how much you should order. Plus, there's a brand new app, tons of new spreadsheet options, and 100 new industries. In short, welcome to Odoo 19. We have a furniture store. You know the one, big, international, has its own restaurant. Welcome to Sofa So Good. A client comes to our desk. He needs his new office space furnished. I make him a quote on the fly, and it doesn't matter if I'm using a computer, tablet, or phone. I just type the company's name and pick the right one from the list. Thanks to Odoo's connection with Dun & Bradstreet, all the details are filled in for me: address, tax ID, phone, and even the right tags. First, let's open up the catalog. I select the right category and pick all the items I need. These items are for the first area, the office space, so I'll just rename this section into office space and specify its size. And I'll do exactly the same for my second and third areas. And to make sure I've got everything I need, I just filter through my sections and review the items. Back on my quotation, everything is neatly organized. But let's tweak it even more. For the office space, I'll create two subsections: the open space and the individual space. Now I just have to drag the items to the right place. Next, I don't need the client to know the price of bolts, for example, so I'll just hide the price of the installation section. And I'll also hide the composition of the office supplies, because the detailed lines will just clutter the quote. But I'll write a note that includes the important elements. All that's left to do is add the shipping costs, which are calculated automatically based on my product's weight. Now let's print the quote and review it with my client. It's structured, clear, and tailored exactly the way I want. The client accepts our offer, and I generate a down payment of 20% and send him the link. On his customer portal, everything is well displayed, and he can confirm his down payment with his preferred payment method. And once it's done, the sales order is automatically confirmed, and his down payment has already been taken into account. To work on this project, we need to order some lamps. The forecast report has been completely redesigned, giving me a much clearer overview. Right away, I can see how long it takes to replenish my product. I can collapse or expand sections to focus only on what matters. I see reserved and forecasted units linked to purchase orders, the outgoing units tied, and the sales orders they're tied to, as well as their location. With a click, I can unreserve or reserve products again. And in the delivery date column, I spot which items are on time and which ones are late. For now, let's just replenish these lamps. I'll also create a replenishment rule so I don't have to update manually each time. By default, it scans up to 365 days, but for us, 90 days is more realistic. This way, we see what we'll need in the next couple of months, not just at the last minute. And the deadline column shows us when we should order to avoid shortages. The lamps should be handled with care when they arrive. I'll add it as a description of the product. This way our operators know that the packages are fragile when they store them. Okay, so we've received a full pallet of lamps, but I only need one box from it. I just choose to move a pack, and here I can see the list of packages, their location, and what they contain. I just choose a box and validate the transfer to my shelf. And if I wanted to move a box from one pallet to another, I just click Put in Pack, select the package type, and its new destination. Odoo tracks everything automatically, so nothing gets lost. In the meantime, let's check on Janet, our traveling saleswoman. She's at a design convention in Milan and scans the business card of a potential lead. The record instantly appears in Odoo. Odoo CRM now also uses AI. For this lead, it looks like my closing chances are very low, but the AI's suggestions show me what to improve. The phone number is invalid, so we'll just fix it. And now, my probability to close this deal just went up. This is just one of the factors the AI considers, and you can immediately see which ones boost your chances of closing the deal and which ones hold you back. If Janet is out of office, Another colleague can easily take over because the AI instantly summarizes past chats and is even capable of reading the attachments. Then, it helps write the perfect client reply. Okay, so with a business comes a lot of documents to sort in the right files. I just use AI prompts to organize all of my documents. I describe my sorting rules based on my needs, and Odoo takes care of it instantly. So, when I upload new documents, they are immediately sorted where they should be. Contracts go into the right folder. So do insurance documents. And even better, activities are automatically created for the right assignee. And whenever the clients send me an email with receipts or invoices directly in the email body, Odoo converts them into PDFs automatically so I can preview, store, and search them easily in documents. Another great thing is that I can open and preview any types of files on documents, such as HTML, PDF, TXT, XML, and a bunch of other file types. And I can easily add files from the Documents app anywhere on Odoo using the / command. Finally, these quick action buttons are really handy. I can share the document, download it, rename it, and see more info with one click. Let's make sure our finances are in order. Each year, I submit an audit report. This normally takes quite a long time, but with Odoo's new audit report creator, it's done in a matter of minutes. I just name the report, specify the dates of the journal I want included, and we're good to go. There's a whole list of pre-made legal texts I can choose to include, all based on dynamic texts. My colleagues and I can then sign the report easily in different places, and I can add extra sign fields wherever needed. All important accounting reports are included, and if I need to showcase specific results, I can just change the filters and options on the reports. The audit report also comes with a list of template annexes, and I can add any page I want. Finally, I can add the extra documents directly from the Documents app. All that's left to do is print out the report, and the whole PDF is created and downloaded in seconds. Now, let's take care of our tax return. With this new menu, Odoo shows exactly what needs to be filed and when. It's adapted to local requirements across different countries, and each return type is listed with its deadline and status, so I always know what's due. And look at this new bank reconciliation menu. Odoo already reconciles most of the transactions automatically with existing invoices and bills based on the partner, label, and amount. For anything that isn't handled automatically, I just use the action buttons to reconcile the transaction. Set account, for example, lets me write off the amount to any account. And as I'm not an accountant, these descriptions help me select the correct account. I'd still like my accountant to take a look at this transaction though, so I'll ask her to review it. On her side, she can take a quick look with the filters and mark it as reviewed once it's done. If a bank statement processed through OCR has incorrect balances, I can manually correct the starting and ending balance by clicking on the fields and then on the appropriate number in the PDF. To simplify tax mapping, it has been moved from fiscal positions to the tax record itself. Simply choose which fiscal positions the change applies to and which taxes this one replaces. Finally, an enterprise user with only the invoicing app installed has access to accounting and partner reports, making financial management more comprehensive. And I can easily follow up on payments by sending reminders to customers with outstanding balances, even through WhatsApp. On to our signing process. The interface has a sleek new design. It's easier to configure multiple signers directly within the document. And we can just copy-paste any field to save time and keep things consistent. When I need several documents signed by a client, I just upload them all at once. Odoo puts them together in a single envelope, where I can arrange the order and add the required fields. Then I click Send, and my client receives one document to review and sign everything in one go. For this client, let's create a project. We'll just select one of the templates we made, adapt the title, and just like that, the right tasks are added automatically. with the right stages and right people assigned to them. And here's another AI feature you'll like. You can create all the automations you need, choose the action type, pick the field you want, and add your customized prompt with all the necessary information. Here we want our opportunities to be assigned automatically to the right expert. And just like that, we say goodbye to manual assigning. And the best part? You can do this for any action in your workflow. Let's go to the calendar view of our project. Here we see the tasks that still need to be scheduled. We can just drag and drop on the correct day, and there you go. Finally, our colleagues can start working on this project. They can easily log in multiple timesheets by setting up the details and adding the timesheets to any day they like. There's an issue with this accounting report. I'll call Anita to solve it. With Odoo's new VOIP design, I see clearly my recent calls, my contacts, the quick action buttons, and my planned activities for today. When calling, I have extra options such as transferring and holding the call. Another AI feature that's really useful is the recording option. Odoo listens, transcribes, and even translates the conversation in real time. Better yet, it generates a clear, structured summary for me. I have a question for Mark, but I see he's away. No worries, I'll just mention the whole accounting group. I don't need anyone in particular to handle this. I also have a data security question, but for that, I'll just consult our AI agent. I can ask a question, and it will provide an answer based on the sources I've provided. I can even have it schedule a meeting or perform other actions automatically. The list of possibilities is limitless. Okay, the operational side is taken care of. Now let's look at our marketing. We have an incredible website made with Odoo 19. The new catalog block lets me quickly show what we have in store. I can choose from a variety of beautifully crafted templates, each designed by professional web designers to fit different styles and needs. Whether I'm showing off my full collection or just the best sellers, there's always a template ready to match my style. And look at these beautiful new shop page templates. Sleek and stylish, they showcase my product in the best possible way. And visitors can just hover over the cart of a product and preview its attributes in real life, like size, color, and material. Product pages have also gotten an upgrade. Odoo provides many new templates that I can fine-tune with the editor on the front end, like adding images to variants, for example. Here I showcase the different types of wood available for this sofa as pictures, making my product even clearer for my customers. Once my product page is published, it's displayed on Google. The price, ratings, and reviews significantly improve my ads and attract people to my website. I also link my catalog to social platforms and marketplaces like TikTok Shop, Facebook, Instagram, Amazon, and more. And I spare valuable time by letting AI generate a compelling product description in one click, or translate my whole page instantly. No more manual translations. Of course, visitors can still contact us directly with the live chat. It's easier than ever, as conversations are directly forwarded to an operator with the right expertise. And the concurrent chat limits feature limits the number of conversations a live chat operator can handle at the same time, keeping my team from feeling overwhelmed. When a colleague takes the chat over in the afternoon, they see all the info they need in the side panel so they can prioritize and respond faster. And then they'll send the visitor a copy of the conversation, making it easy for the client to revisit the exchange anytime and keep all the information on hand. On my side, I can track all ongoing conversations with the new live chat dashboards. So, in order to sell our products, we need to make sure our stock is kept up to date. The new purchase dashboard gives me a pulse on the company. Pending RFQs, orders awaiting approval, average on-time delivery scores for each supplier, and even upcoming expected arrivals. I can just drag and drop a sales order and it appears as a PO, complete with lines, discounts, and sections. The purchase catalog now suggests how many units I should order. I can turn this feature on or off, set the replenishment period, and choose what to base it on. It also shows me the total amount. And with one click on Add All, my purchase order is ready. If a client doesn't use Odoo, no problem. They can import the sales order in an XML format directly from the customer portal. It's lunchtime, Let's go to our store's restaurant and see how the team is doing over there. Our restaurant has 2 floors and a patio. So when a waiter takes an order, they just type in the table number instead of searching for it on the floor plan. Then they take the customer's order. To make it faster, we created several presets: dine-in, takeout, and delivery. These are handy, as I can configure options such as price lists, fiscal positions, preparation capacity, identification requirements, schedule times, and much more. Let's say someone calls to order takeout. I'll just take her order, choose the right preset, and add the day and time. In the case of a delivery, I just select an existing customer or create a new one with their delivery address. Those presets make me save loads of time, and I can create as many as I want. And talking about delivery, Odoo supports almost every platform, including Takeaway, Careem, Grubhub, Deliveroo, and many more. Let's go back to our waiter and his customers. The waiter selects Course 1 for the starter and Course 2 for the main dish. Once confirmed, the kitchen prepares the appetizer first, while the main course remains on hold. When the guests are ready, our waiter simply clicks Fire Course 2. Instantly, the kitchen display updates, and the main dish is ready to be cooked. As it's summer, we have several students working at the restaurant. We've given them minimal access rights so that they can't perform sensitive actions such as open POS sessions, perform cash-in or cash-out operations, apply discounts, and so on. Did you know Odoo prints and delivers your QR codes for free? I only had to create my table plan, click Get QR Codes, and then choose the design I wanted. Those QR codes lead to our mobile menu, where customers can order to dine in, takeout, or delivery. Our customer can see allergen information directly under each menu item. All we have to do is add the allergens to the product description, and they'll appear clearly on our menu. Our customer chooses a burger combo. They pick a cheeseburger, a Coke, and here they can select up to 2 sauces, one being free. With this new feature, you can specify how many items your client can choose in a specific combo, and if some of them are given for free. Now, all the client has to do is pay online, choose their table, and the order is ready to be brought to her. And they can even download her receipt if needed. Someone calls to book a table. We'll just specify a name, date, time, and number of people, and the booking goes straight to the waiting list. Switching to Kanban, we can update the customer's status once they arrive. Then, we just have to drag and drop the customer and assign him to the correct table. When a walk-in customer arrives, we can instantly create a new order. If they want a table, we simply select Set Table and assign the right one. If they're at the bar, we can click Set tab, enter their name, and start adding items. When it's time to pay, we follow the usual checkout process, and the receipt number automatically becomes the order reference in the orders list. Of course, our retail store runs on Odoo Point of Sale too. These quick payment buttons allow me to process any payment in just one click. Let's see how our company is faring. I'll just type my request, and Odoo AI delivers the exact view I asked for. And when I insert it in a spreadsheet, I can open the command palette with the Command+K shortcut and change my data with new charts, such as radar, geo, sunburst, and tree map charts. This is ideal for hierarchical data with multiple categories. There's all sorts of nifty little tricks available, like collapsing rows and columns in dynamic pivots tables, filter numbers by criteria, and pin side panels, which allows me to work simultaneously in different panels. And these spreadsheets are fully usable on mobile devices. And when I import records, like contacts, for example, Odoo now shows me the newly imported items right away. From there, I can use the breadcrumb to return to my full list. This makes it easier to understand exactly which records were added or updated. To comply with the new EU regulations, I'm using Odoo's new ESG app. I just download the international databases and get access to emissions factors for thousands of items. This covers everything, from printer paper to raw materials, like steel. For example, this laptop we purchased for all of our employees has a carbon footprint of 156 kilograms of CO2 equivalent. And now, every laptop purchase has its footprint calculated automatically, and this is done for all of our purchases. So our carbon footprint is always up to date as all data is synced in real time, and we can export it in just one click. Okay, let's take a look at our team. I can now look back at any employee's previous period and job position. Let's add a new period starting on the 1st of October, so I can give her a well-deserved raise. Now, let's take a look at her work entries. This table instantly shows who's present, on leave, working from home, and more. For Audrey, I'll just select her entire line and set it to attendance. And as I know she was sick from the 11th to the 15th, I'll just mark it as sick leave. This easy pay runs menu allows me to process payroll steps with just a click. And of course, we can't forget to talk about Odoo's industry modules. With over 100 customized databases, whatever your line of work, Odoo has a tailored solution for you. Whether you're a beverage distributor managing inventory, a real estate agency connecting buyers and sellers, a law firm requesting documents from clients, a clothing store adding countless items to your database, a bar keeping purchases simple, a brewery invoicing with excises, a wellness center booking client appointments, a fitness club offering flexible subscriptions, a toy store building an online presence, a construction firm preparing complex quotes, or anything else, Odoo's got something for you. Go to odoo.com today and level up your business with Odoo 19.